Dead bodies are dropping like flies in the compound kitchen. It's looking more and more like scenes from First 48 than a compound trailer, right? The third episode is definitely the episode that's going to have the biggest cliffhanger out of the two that we've already covered that'll kick off season 4 of Tyler Perry's Ruthless. And I'm saying this because the last two sentences here in our Rotten Tomatoes description, it reads, Aaron's suspicions grow the longer he stays at the compound. Marva intensifies her dangerous practices on Laura. Ruth and Daikon are caught in a questionable situation by the highest. Now, Marva, aka Elder Mother Supreme, intensifies her dangerous practices on Laura. Elder Mother swears she a nurse or a doctor. She ain't even a medical assistant. Elder Mother ain't qualified to be that lady sitting at the front desk when you check into the emergency room. But she be working on everybody, like she's on Grey's Anatomy. She sewed up Manny's maker stick without a tetanus shot. She sewed Daikon's arm back together after the highest thought that they were in Mortal Kombat somewhere. She put all kinds of medications in his food, and there's really no telling what she's putting on those plates for him every day. Now, it's Laura's turn for her to play Operation On. Did y'all have the Operation game a long time ago? If I can find a picture of that game, I'm going to insert it here in the video. I used to love that game. But why is she intensifying her practices on Laura? Is something going to happen to Laura where she needs medical attention? Her husband is an EMT, right? So why will they need Elder Mother? Man, I wouldn't trust Elder Mother to give me a Tylenol from the bottle, even less practice anything on me. I guess one question that we can ask is Elder Mother going to heal Laura of her infertility issues that she's been having while they're trying to have a baby? Remember, she had 4 miscarriages, and the reason that they're there in the first place is because they think that the highest can heal her so that her pregnancies will be successful. Did Elder Mother accidentally kill Laura? In that trailer, we did hear her say she's dead. Who is she talking about? As many dead bodies as Elder Mother has seen, we know that she can recognize when someone is dead out of a sea of buried, breathing bodies, right? So someone is in fact dead, like she said. So could this be Laura? And we really don't know why she's working on Laura, but we do know that it will be dangerous. Now, let's move on to Ruth and Daikon being caught in a questionable situation by the highest. Now, unless you've been under the proverbial ruthless rock, you know exactly what this means, right? If the highest suspicions weren't already high about Daikon and Ruth having an affair, then they may just be confirmed after this episode. And I think that this will produce our tasty cliffhanger situation right here in this episode. Ruth is playing both of these triggers, right? To pretty much guarantee that her and her daughter will leave the compound alive. Now, he's already parted Daikon's wrist up the middle when he thought that they'd been doing the horizontal tango out back in that trailer. And now they're going to get caught in a questionable situation. And we don't have to think too hard about what that position situation is going to be, right? And the real question here is, what is the highest going to do this time? What will be Daikon's punishment? So when I think about this, my mind can't help but to rush to the fact that season 4 may very well be the final season of Ruthless. With so many key characters already dead, it's hard to not think about it, right? Tally, Oliver, Melinda, Deputy Pogue, etc., etc. And the way that the Jim Jones fiasco ended, one of his guards, the man hired to protect him through thick and thin, was told by Jim Jones to take the gun to get rid of him. Well, y'all know what happened. And if you don't know what happened, then I encourage you to watch this video right here. This is my video on Real Life Ruthless, where I highlighted the similarities between Ruthless and other real life cults. So Daikon may be saved until the very end, or do you think that the highest is going to send him to them pearly gates sooner than we expect? And the last piece to this episode description says that Aaron's suspicion grow the longer he stays on the compound. And we can all agree on this piece because this was clearly evident on the last episode of season 3, where his suspicions led him straight to the front gate with Laura on his left side and his knapsack on his back. But he can't get past Daikon or Joan or Ruth for that matter, so they're pretty much stuck, right? The only way that they're going to get past that gate at this point is in a body bag, unfortunately. So yeah, this is my breakdown of Tyler Perry's Ruthless season 4, episode number 3. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, watch the next video and also give it a thumbs up because you know I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me on tonight's episode of Ruthless TV, you guys. And I'm going to see you on the next one.